Yeah.
Check your phone.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
$40 million?
Oh, yeah. You down?
Man, that's crazy. Yeah. No, I'm totally down. Who's the bounty for?
John Wick.
I'm sorry. Who's it for?
John Wick.
You know what?
What?
I can't do it. I can't do it. Yeah, you know what? I'm having like a really bad case of explosive diarrhea right now.
That's a bit too much.
Yeah, you know what? Honestly, you're a better assassin than I ever was. You go for it. You take them down. I believe in you.
Okay, sure.
Oh, actually, before you go, what do you want on your tombstone?
What do you mean what I want on the tombstone?
What do you want on your tombstone?
What?
Okay, because you're a idiot if you think you can go up against John Wick.
That's a bit harsh.
Yeah. Yeah, no. You're an idiot if you think you can take him down.
Rude.
Okay, this isn't Fortnite. This isn't Overwatch. He's literally the definition of around and find out.
Okay.
Okay? So if you're going to go after him, you have fun. All right, bye-bye. Idiot.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Will, and welcome back to another quick review for John Wick Chapter 4. This stars Keanu Reeves, Lawrence Fishburne, Ian McShane, Donnie Yen, Bill Skarsgård, and one of the final performances of the late, great Lance Reddick. This is actually a really dope-ass movie. This is non-spoiler, so you don't have to worry about me spoiling anything about the movie. This is just going to give my overall thoughts on the movie, and if you should go check it out. But if this happens to be your first time checking out one of my videos, hi, my name is Will, and I do geeky stuff on the internet. I do reviews and reactions, discussions of gaming, some drinking, just try to have a lot of fun. Hope you do have fun watching this video as well. If that happens to be your bag and you like to hear it from a geeky bear like myself, subscribe to the channel. It would really help me out and it would help this channel continue to grow. So in John Wick Chapter 4, we see John Wick still trying to make his way through this world of assassins after being betrayed and left for dead by the people he trusted most back in John Wick Chapter 3. He has one mission, and that is the mission of eliminating the high table and gaining his freedom, rather through life or death one way or another. He does have to go through incredible difficulties in terms of gaining that freedom, and is put to the test by former compatriots of his in the form of Donnie Yen as Kane, another expert assassin in the movie, and the leader, or at least the appointed hand that is meant to eliminate him by the high table, played by Bill Skarsgård. This movie does have some incredible action set pieces in it. It probably has some of the best sequences of any of the 4 John Wick movies to this date. It is a close to 3-hour runtime, but it uses all 3 hours of that expertly well. Each set piece is allowed time to breathe, allowed time to explore and come up with creative ways of showing off action, not just in the fight choreography, but also in the cinematography, how it is shot in the movie. One of my favorite sequences is like a continuous one tracking shot, but it's a very interesting way that they position the camera to give the action a different perspective that I haven't really seen done in any other type of action movie in recent memory. Beautifully well done. All the fight choreography in this movie is so visceral and impactful. It's like you feel it, and it just, it's kind of a credit to also the sound design that the movie does as well, because you really, at least in my theater, I really felt like the hits and the punches and how creative they had to get. You do have to, like most action movies, especially within the John Wick world, you do want to suspend your level of disbelief a little bit with how he survives a lot of the brutality. He is not someone, in terms of an action star, who does not take a hit, who does not get hurt. I mean, we've seen it through all of the movies that we've seen up until this point, but the man can take a beating. He gets thrown off buildings, downstairs. It is a lot, but it is entertaining to watch. The story itself is pretty straightforward. It's basically him trying to survive, but also how to resolve this and earn his freedom one way or another. And he has to owe up to some debts, owe up to some past transgressions in order to achieve that goal. But at the same time, he is kind of like an emissary of death. Like, people die around him, rather they are against him or trying to help him. And we see that with a lot of his remaining few allies that are left in this world that are put to the test because of his singular goal of trying to basically get back out. Because he was out way back at the beginning and got sucked back into this world, and now he's just trying to just survive the unrelentless onslaught of the High Table and other assassins throughout the movie. Bill Skarsgård is a competent villain of the movie. I think he has a sliminess to him and a connivingness that just makes you want to see him get his comeuppance. So he plays that role very well. Kind of counter to that, Donnie Yen, who is a former friend but antagonist, is very entertaining. It's very fun to watch. There's a great interaction between him and Hiroyuki Sanada in the movie that I had to question myself. I'm like, have they ever done other movies together before? Because I feel like they have, or if not, they should have, because their scenes together were fantastic. I really loved the tension and just the way those scenes were laid out in this movie were just wonderful to watch. Keanu Reeves plays a really good action star. He's very much a dry presentation in terms of he's not spouting out huge speeches in this movie. He is very, very much a low talking character through the entire course of the movie. I want to say he maybe has 3 pages of lines total because everything else is just dominated by every action piece that's in this movie, and it's so good. It's a blast to watch. It's a really cool movie, and it's probably the best of the John Wick series that we have gotten so far, especially for a movie that has been mostly focused on the action and stunt work and the fight choreography, which is, I feel like it's probably the strongest action franchise that we've gotten in the last 15 years. The way that certain scenes were shot, the different angles and viewpoints that we got throughout the movie. There's this one beautifully long tracking shot in the movie that's just all action, but it's shot in such a different way that I haven't seen before. It just kept me smiling from ear to ear the entire time watching that scene. So it was really well done. The humor in the movie actually works really well. I am personally more of a dry humor type of person, and this movie does have humorous points throughout everything, but they're so subtle that if you don't notice it, you might miss it. So when it's funny, and it actually kind of hits. It didn't feel like it was out of place for any reason, and you can tell everyone was having such a blast, especially Lawrence Fishburne's character in the movie. He just really enjoyed playing off of not only Keanu Reeves in the movie, but Ian McShane as well. And I thought the movie, it was a little bittersweet watching it because of Lance Reddick's character and how that character is portrayed in the movie, and then remembering that unfortunately that he is no longer with us. So it was very bittersweet watching his scenes in the movie. The way that everything worked in the movie worked really well. I really did enjoy this movie. It's a lot of fun. It is very brutal. It's got some really creative and strong takedowns of how he defeats the people that just keep coming after him. And you would think after 3 other tries, doesn't matter how much money they put on this man's head, why would you try to fuck with him? It's like I'd rather a colonoscopy with barbed wire.
Oh my God!
Than go up against John Wick, because some of the people that are going after him was like, did you really think at all, even no matter how beat down this man is, you had a shot? And that's the funniest part. And there are points in the movie, like most action movies and things like that you do need to suspend your level of disbelief a little bit with. But there were certain moments I'm like, why are you bystanders still here? Why are you here? You don't see this happening? You're just going to keep gyrating over there. Okay, whatever. Have fun. I don't know what drug you're on, but just have fun. But overall, I really did enjoy John Wick Chapter 4. It's a really good action movie. What else can I say about it? It's like, I think everybody who was a returning character within this franchise continued to play their characters very well into perfection, and I was always interested in each of the characters no matter what short amount of screen time that we got with it. And it does tease a potential future, but it does still contain itself to be a very satisfying, stylized action movie. Some really great sequences, choreography, and stunt work, and it's just, if you're really into that sort of thing, you're going to have a blast with this movie. I think it is probably the best of the four, so I highly recommend you do check out John Wick Chapter 4. So that is it for my quick review of John Wick Chapter 4, and long story short, it's really good. Go check it out. But if you have seen the movie, let me know your thoughts on the movie in the comments down below. Try to keep it spoiler-free. As quick reviews, I try to keep spoiler-free as best as possible. But I do appreciate that, and I appreciate you for checking out this and all of my videos. Thank you so much for watching. If you are new here and you did enjoy this video, please subscribe to the channel. It would really help me out. Really make me feel oh so good. You can follow me on a lot of different social media platforms listed at the end of this video. Have a ton of videos on the channel right now that you're more than welcome to check out. Like, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And as always, until next time, I will catch you later. Hey, thanks for watching this video. If you did like this video, why not give me a thumbs up and share it with your friends? You can subscribe to the channel by clicking on my gorgeous little face right over there. You can follow me on all the various social media platforms right below. And last but certainly not least, if you've got a few extra minutes, why not check out one of the lovely videos floating right over here. Later.